auto update. See, I tied most of them down. That was too small. Let me see. It's tied down there. Let's see. Well, it's hard to get a good view. Not like this one. See how it's tied down, curving over. So I gotta let them grow out a little bit more, and then I'll retie it. It's like this one here, the main growth. It's curved, and then it has that stuff here coming out the middle. So this one here, similar to it, got a growth right around there. We'll see how they go. I'm gonna have to retie them once they start growing a little bit more. Like this one here, be tied down again, and then what I'll do is I'll kind of make it go around the pot if I got time, just like this one here. That's all I'm going to do with these for now. Just let them grow, keep tying them. The critical riders pistoling out pretty good. Not flowering yet. I'll be moving them shortly. Just about every one of these are tied over. There's this one. Redo it again. There it goes. So it's got a nice little bell shape to it. Yeah, we'll see how they respond and how they grow. Trying to stop them from doing their natural growth. Try to get them to bush out a little bit. This one has a node growing right there. So starting to come up. Equal. That one, that small one, this is the only one that's not tied down. Everyone else is. That one's just too small. It's probably not going to yield much looking at its growth. Who knows? It's hard to say, but it is on the small side compared to the other two. This one's probably half the size of the smallest one. The OG, that OG Kush one, that one's between that OG Kush there, that cream Northern Lights, and that critical. Well, it's about the three biggest. Well, that was a big blueberry bliss too, but I have to give it more time though. It's impossible to see or really say any big difference at this stage. They're still too small out of each growth, but I am seeing a difference right now with the OG and the cream for sure are bigger in the buckets than the two in each of the fabric pots. I'm not going to be surprised because of autos with the tap roots seem to grow bigger when they have the room. The extra height seems to really help, or depth in the buckets and pots that they're in seem like they really help autos. Only time will really tell. Just looking at the averages of what I'm seeing now. But it also can be strand specific too, because like Berry Bliss, all three of them almost look exactly the same size. The cream and the OG, there's some differences here. The taller pots are bigger than the smaller pots. So this is why, another reason why I thought it'd be a good time to do so many at one time and do the pots like I did, because it can really show. It's hard to, if you just do one or two. It's kind of makes it rough, but they're in the exact same soil, same mixes. All they're gonna get is CalMag and water majority of the time, and also recharge beneficial bacteria. And recharge has the molasses and kelp in it, so that's all they're gonna ever get, all the way to finish. Shouldn't be any, shouldn't have to give them any newts. I hope I don't have to. I'd be surprised if I do. So it's mainly all the beneficials and sweeteners that are in the beneficials, and of course the CalMag boost. That's about it. That's the update. Tomatoes are kicking off over there. They're about ready. When I move these plants, I'm gonna make sure those go into the slots in these trays. These are all 4x8 trays. And there's a 5x5 in the flower room. All 4x8s and are the long rectangle, and the squares are 5x5s. It's a quick little update. OG Kush is a big star right there. It's looking real good. So was the one next to it, and Critical Rider looking alright. It's got a couple deformities. It's got a 4-finger leaf right there, which is a bad deformity. It looks like it was only that one. So, well, there's a 3-finger right there. Let's see. It's a 3-finger on that one. Looks like 5 on that one, so yeah, it's a weird one. And this Berry Bliss has the same thing, a 3-finger, a 4-finger. It's kind of funky looking. So it's gonna be genetics. Definitely no stress factor, and those leaves are middle to top, so they weren't low end leaves. It's a bunch of 3-fingers on that AK right there. So I'll have more detail when they get a little bit bigger. I'll look at them a little more closely on what the leaves are doing, and growth, and all that. So I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm dragging it on. Appreciate y'all stopping by. It's auto update, start to finish.